What if the 2-minute technique for releasing fear of money wasn't just a strategy, but the secret code that unlocks a reality that already exists beyond what your eyes can see? Imagine an invisible field beyond space and time, where prosperity, confidence, and financial freedom are already pulsing as a living force, shaping possibilities before you even realize it. But why? Even when you're doing everything right, does money remain elusive? Is the cause out there, or inside you, hidden in silent beliefs and internal limitations? Today, you will learn how to access that inner space, where your true power does not depend on luck, extreme effort, or external validation. You will rediscover the creative intelligence that has always been flowing through you, like an eternal source of power. You are not a victim of chance, but a conscious creator of your vibrational reality. And now, I want you to actively participate. Leave a comment saying, "I activate my quantum reality," and tell me where you are watching from. I want to know how far this energy is reaching and how it can transform everything around you. What you will discover today about the 2-minute technique that frees you from fear of money may not only transform the way you interpret the world, it may also revolutionize your ability to create your own financial reality. This technique is more than a quick fix. It is a secret code that accesses an invisible dimension where prosperity, confidence, and freedom already exist as living forces, waiting for you to recognize and connect with them. When we understand this power, everything changes. The 2-minute technique is a vibrational force, a subtle frequency that connects the invisible to the visible. It acts as a bridge between your internal state and external manifestations. When you learn to use this code, you are not just practicing a technique, but tuning your essence to the forces of abundance that are already within your reach, waiting for you to activate them. According to Neville Goddard, a master in understanding that reality is a language that reflects your inner world. Your imagination is the creative power, the key to unlocking the doors to what you desire. He teaches us that everything we experience is an expression of our vibrational state. Therefore, the 2-minute technique proves to be an essential tool for reprogramming this inner language, changing what you attract and manifest in a more conscious way. Ignoring this vibrational code is to continue operating with old patterns, believing that effort or luck are the only paths to financial success. It's like trying to change your reflection in the mirror without changing your expression, a futile struggle that keeps you stuck in the same frequency of scarcity or fear. On the other hand, by recognizing and using this invisible language, everything transforms. Your internal signals align with the forces of prosperity, and answers come more easily. Coincidences take on purpose, opportunities arise naturally, and your confidence grows from the inside out. This shift in frequency is the true power of creating a new financial reality, where fear of money dissolves and abundance manifests naturally. If you feel that this message is already sparking a transformation within you, subscribe to the channel right now. And if you would like to support this journey of expansion, click on Super Thanks below. Your energy helps bring this message to more people. In the next step, we will explore how this frequency works in your invisible dimension, even before it manifests in the concrete world. Get ready to unlock the true code of prosperity that already dwells within you. But how exactly does this invisible force organize itself? How does what we call the 2-minute technique that releases fear of money structure itself before manifesting in your life? Think of a hidden gear, a silent mechanism working behind the scenes within you, similar to an energy field that has not yet revealed itself in a concrete way. This vibrational force, which connects your inner world to the outer world, works as a frequency that you emit through your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Imagine that inside you there is an invisible studio, where every thought and feeling is a tool that shapes an energetic sculpture. This sculpture is your vibrational state, a masterpiece that, when aligned, begins to attract opportunities, confidence, and prosperity as if it were a replica of your own inner universe. According to Neville Goddard, one of the leading teachers on this process, external reality is an exact reflection of what happens inside you. He said that your imagination is like a seed that, when cultivated with intention, becomes a fruitful tree of possibilities. Your vibration becomes a language, a message that the universe understands and responds to, like a mirror that reflects exactly what you emit. Thus, this invisible mechanism works like a symphony of frequencies that, when tuned to your deepest desires, creates a harmony that manifests in your life what you want to experience. Even without realizing it, you are already using this invisible language all the time. Your fears, your hopes, your silent dreams. All of this is shaping what you attract. The question is, how often are you programming this energy to create a reality aligned with your true essence? And now, with this understanding, we can move forward. We will reveal how, through 3 simple pillars, intention, emotion, and frequency, you can consciously activate this vibrational field. Then, from the inside out, your new financial reality will begin to form in a natural and powerful way. Now that you understand how the vibrational code works behind the scenes, it's time to tune your own broadcast. There are 3 essential elements that determine whether you are aligned with the reality you want to create: clear intention, felt emotion, and compatible frequency. These pillars form the basis of the quantum activation triad, the triad that transforms thoughts and emotions into a powerful vibration capable of shaping your experience. Let's understand each of them in depth and in a practical way. First, intention with clarity of direction. It is not enough to desire something in a vague or generic way. You need to know exactly what you want and why. Imagine your mind as a navigator that needs a precise destination. The more defined your goal is, the stronger your orientation will be for the universe to respond to your call. The response from the quantum field is a reflection of the precision with which you send your internal command. Then comes emotion, which acts as vibrational fuel. When you feel gratitude, love, or enthusiasm for what is not yet manifested, you are energizing your intention. High emotions raise your frequency and create a powerful resonance with the field of possibilities. Think of them as the Wi-Fi that connects you to your desire. The more intense your emotional attunement, the stronger your connection to your desired reality. The third pillar is frequency, which represents your baseline vibrational state. It's not something you think about from time to time, but a continuous pattern of feeling and perception. This frequency acts as the energy field you hold daily, shaping the way the universe organizes your experiences. The more you maintain a vibration aligned with your desire, the more easily it will manifest, as you will be creating an internal atmosphere conducive to materialization. When these 3 elements, clear intention, felt emotion, and sustainable frequency, are in harmony, your inner self has already created a solid bridge to your desired reality. But one key piece is missing to transform this internal preparation into concrete action, inspired action. And that is exactly what we will address in the next step. Because after aligning your mind, emotions, and vibration, external movement arises naturally, subtly, and powerfully, connecting your inner world to the visible. Understanding the vibrational code has shown us that intention, emotion, and frequency form a powerful energy that crosses dimensions and touches the physical world. But there is one last element that closes this cycle of manifestation: conscious action. This action is the link that connects your inner vibration to the outside world, transforming energy into reality. And most importantly, this movement does not have to be a forced effort or uncontrolled agitation. It arises from a state of alignment, a natural response to your own vibrations. When your frequency is high and clear, the actions that arise seem to flow with ease, almost like a continuation of your own sense of peace and confidence. This is the true magic of inspired movement, a gentle response to internal impressions, to ideas that arise with a sense of ease. It is not a struggle against circumstances, but a flow that springs from within. Many people confuse this connection with frantic actions driven by fear or pressure to achieve results. This attempt to force the path only reinforces the field of scarcity and doubt. The universe responds to coherence, not anxiety. When you act with alignment, your movement is silent but powerful. You feel the impulse coming from within, with lightness and certainty. It may be a sudden idea, a desire to study something new, an unexpected conversation, or an opportunity that arises effortlessly. This is your signature that you are responding to your true self, to your highest vibration. You already know how to recognize when an action is genuine. It brings a sense of expansion, clarity, and tranquility. There is no tension, just an inner certainty that this is the right next step. And now, with this understanding, we can prepare the ground for the next techniques. Soon, you will learn how to use visualizations, affirmations, and mental rituals that accelerate this alignment process. You are ready to transform your energy into actions that really make sense, that come from within, and that create a powerful bridge between your inner world and the reality you want to manifest. Before your actions flow with ease, there is an invisible foundation that needs to be strengthened every day: an aligned mind, an expanded heart, and a present body. It is in this space that quantum anchoring techniques come into play. They help consolidate the desired vibration, creating a deep connection between the internal and external. Now, let's practice a powerful technique to reinforce this harmony. Take a few minutes of your day for a sensory visualization. Gently close your eyes and imagine your desired reality in vivid detail. Feel the soft texture of your surroundings. Listen to sounds that represent this new phase, and notice the scents that accompany this moment. Imagine yourself inside this scene, living it intensely, with joy, gratitude, and a sense of completeness. Allow yourself to experience each sensation as if it were real, as if you were already living this moment right now. This practice feeds your vibration with a solid and irresistible energy. Then use affirmations that are aligned with your deepest truth. Instead of saying, "I am a millionaire," say, "I am opening myself daily to opportunities that expand my prosperity." The secret is to feel as if you are already that person, as if that reality is already yours. Allow that feeling of worthiness and confidence to take root in every word. Another essential step is mindfulness. Take a moment to quiet your mind, even if only for a few minutes. This practice of silence creates a space where the universe can respond to your intentions. By slowing down, you hear your intuition, calm the mental noise, and connect with the natural flow of life. Presence is a magnetic force. The more you are attentive to the present moment, the more your vibration aligns with what you want to manifest. And even when practicing all of this, we sometimes feel invisible blocks, hidden fears, beliefs that sabotage progress, unresolved emotions. It's time to shine a light on these hidden areas with courage. In the next step, we'll explore how these silent blocks operate and how we can consciously reprogram them. Get ready to transform your internal limitations into bridges of manifestation. Even when you practice the techniques daily, sometimes it seems like nothing changes. You try hard, do visualizations, make affirmations, but still feel like something invisible is blocking the flow of your creation. This is because there is something deeper operating behind the scenes, unconscious patterns that sabotage your vibrations and prevent manifestation from happening smoothly. And know that this is not your fault, nor is it a matter of worthiness. These invisible blocks are like hidden codes that you have carried throughout your life, often without realizing it, through painful experiences, family patterns, or unresolved emotions. They act as vibrational filters that reinterpret everything you emit, often reinforcing scarcity or fear of loss. And these codes manifest in your life through behaviors and emotions that seem automatic. You may find yourself sabotaging your own desires, procrastinating, feeling that you don't deserve what you want, or being afraid of failure and receiving abundance. Even with a mind determined to thrive, if your vibrational field is still tuned into scarcity, the universe responds with resistance. The good news is that the first step to releasing these blocks is awareness. You need to observe carefully, name what is happening without judgment, recognizing these patterns as parts of you, but that they can be reprogrammed. When you notice the saboteur emerging, pause, take a deep breath, and consciously decide on a new vibrational response. This means creating an internal command, a powerful affirmation that reaffirms your new intention to prosper, to deserve, and to attract what is rightfully yours. This practice of illuminating what is hidden, of naming and choosing a new vibration, is what allows these old ties to be released. And in doing so, you set the stage for the next step, installing new internal codes. Now that you recognize your blocks, the next move is to build a new vibrational foundation, aligned with your true essence and maximum potential. This is the path to transforming limitations into bridges of manifestation. And that is exactly what we will do now, preparing you to create a new reality from your highest and truest state. Now that you have identified the patterns that were limiting your vibration, it is time to make a choice, to install new vibrational codes. And it all starts with awareness, with the true intention to create something different. This decision is the starting point for transforming your energy and making room for the new. Every thought, every word, and every decision is a vibrational vote, and you have the power to direct those votes toward a frequency of prosperity, abundance, and worthiness. Vibrational codes are like energetic signatures. They are lines of energy that arise from the intersection of what you think, feel, believe, and decide. Every positive thought, every word aligned with your truth, every conscious microaction is a line of code inserted into your vibrational field. They are symbols that carry the essence of your new reality, which begin to reprogram your internal frequency. To install a new pattern, the practice is simple but powerful. Repeating the desired state with emotion is essential. Use affirmations that echo your deepest truth, visualize with vivid details, speak as if you were already living this new reality. But the key is consistency. Daily action, aligned with this new vibration, is what fixes the code in your field. Thinking is the first step, but acting with congruence is what really reprograms your energy. You are writing a new narrative for yourself, a higher frequency aligned with your truest potential. These vibrational codes need ongoing care and attention. You can use a vibration journal to record your internal states or create presence reminders throughout the day. The important thing is not to monitor every thought, but to cultivate a dominant frequency that becomes natural over time. In this way, you strengthen your energy field, creating a solid foundation for external changes to begin manifesting. And remember, when these codes begin to settle with stability, the world around you will respond. In the next step, we will explore how to recognize the first signs of manifestation in the physical world and how to amplify them even further. Every microaction you take is a confirmation to the universe that you are rewriting your reality from the inside out. You are creating a new vibration, a new story, and the universe is ready to respond to it. When the new codes begin to settle into your vibrational field, the external reality reacts in subtle ways, almost like a whisper from the universe. These responses do not come with dramatic explosions, but as delicate signals, symbolic reflections that show that your new frequency is active. They are responses that appear in the details of everyday life, small moments that carry special meaning, like messages encoded by the field. These signs are like dimensional mirrors, reflections of your inner vibration, saying, "We hear you." They may be coincidences that seem beyond chance, unexpected encounters, repetitions of numbers, ideas that come up at the right time, or a feeling that everything is falling into place. It is the universe responding to your intention in a subtle language, almost like a silent conversation between you and the field of possibilities. To recognize these signs, it is important to train your symbolic attention. The answer doesn't always come the way you expect. It may be a phrase you hear 3 times in the same day, or someone talking about something you thought about silently. It may be an opportunity that arises when you let go of control, when you leave room for the unexpected. The secret lies in being fully present, listening to your heart, and interpreting intuitively, beyond logical reasoning. Pay attention to the details, the small coincidences, the moments when life seems to speak directly to you. When you notice a sign and feel gratitude, you further reinforce that field of manifestation. Giving thanks is like sending an invitation to the universe, saying, "Yes, I am aligned." Keep sending more answers. Every acknowledgement, no matter how small, intensifies the vibration of creation, amplifying the response of the field. In this way, you strengthen your connection with your new frequency and prepare the ground for the next phase, total integration. In the next step, we will bring together each part of this journey, creating a new vibrational identity and learning to live in conscious alignment, with presence and power every day. You now know that all transformation begins from the inside out. You have accessed hidden codes, reprogrammed invisible patterns, aligned your vibration, and learned to act with awareness. This journey lives within you, and every step you take is proof of your evolution. You recognize the signs of the universe around you, knowing that they are reflections of your expanding field of possibilities. This discovery is not just theory, it is a new way of living, a frequency that becomes your lifestyle, a continuous vibration of self-confidence, freedom, and connection to your creative power. But knowing is not enough. True transformation happens in the daily practice of living in alignment with this new frequency. It is acting, thinking, and feeling like someone who has already achieved everything they desire. Every positive thought, every coherent decision, every feeling of gratitude reinforces this new state of being. You no longer depend on external factors to feel complete. Your reality begins to shape itself from within, from your vibrational domain. This is the essence of a conscious life, of practical and spiritual self-liberation. However, it is important to remember, ignoring everything you have accessed here can cause you to return to old patterns. The keys you have received only work if they are used with intention and regularity. The universe responds to what you vibrate, to what you emit with clarity and dedication. This is your power, but also your responsibility. Each choice you make is an opportunity to reaffirm your new frequency, to create a reality more aligned with who you really are. If this journey has touched your heart, be inspired to go even further. Subscribe to the channel right now, because here you will find deep, direct, and distraction-free content that supports your expansion. And if you would like to contribute symbolically so that this message reaches more people, click on the Super Thanks button below. Your generosity helps keep this vibration alive, expand this network of consciousness, and spread light throughout the world. What you have started here is only the beginning. Keep your field clear, your mind awake, and your intention clear. Return to these teachings whenever you need to remember who you are, a conscious co-creator, capable of shaping reality with presence and vibration. May your journey continue to expand. May your light illuminate those who need to feel your energy. You are ready. Live this truth every day with respect, gratitude, and love for your own process.